I was teaching English in senior high school, and I had a friend who was teaching math, and she said, I think it would be interesting if we took a leave of absence and joined the service. So we applied to the Waves, went to Philadelphia and took the examination and passed it. And then she saw an article in the paper that they were starting the spars. She said, we'll have a better chance for advancement at that, let's take that test. So we went back to Philadelphia and took a test for the spars, and we were accepted in that. We trained at Smith College in Massachusetts for 3 weeks. And then they needed 29 women to send out to different places. And so they gave us an examination, and the top 29 went over to New London, Connecticut, to the Coast Guard Academy. And they took one floor and fixed it for the women, you know, sealed it off. And the men were not happy about that. They didn't treat us very nice. They resented our being there. And we trained there for 3 weeks, and then we were given our assignments. And mine was in St. Augustine, Florida. I have some pictures there if you want to look at them. I was about 24, 25, and I'm 95. Well, we started out as midshipmen, and then we went to to New London, and after 3 weeks we became ensigns, and that's when we were sent out as ensigns. Well, they had a library where the men had to study, and they weren't allowed to take the books out, so we took care of that. We did some communications. We corrected tests for the officers in charge, and basically that was it. It wasn't difficult at all, and it was very interesting. I envy the girls that could go on ships and serve there. That's where they brought in the men that were getting ready to go to sea, and they took certain courses before they were assigned. Off duty, well, we may go to the theater, or we may go to the officers' club and dance. We were making $75 a month, and the apartment cost us $35 a month. A furnished apartment. Well, there were 3 of us to start with, and then 4 more came in, so there were 7 there for the 2 years that I was there. We were very close, and this one girl was the one I lived with, Coeda Terrell, and she was from Texas. And we kept in touch until she passed away after the service. I met my husband going through indoctrination school, and he was Texan. Yeah, he had been serving in the Atlantic, and then he came through St. Augustine for a refresher course before going to the Pacific. Well, we met on the 7th of January, and we married on the 21st of March because he was shipping out.